Hello, my friends. I'm Vanessa Matthews, and today I'm going to teach you how to do one of the most important foundational movements you can do, and that is the basic squat. Now, this is such an important exercise because it is involved in almost everything you do every single day. So it's really important that you practice this movement so that everyday activities feel better and easier. Think about it. Whenever you go up and down the stairs, you're using those same exact muscle groups that you use during squats. But whenever you stand up and sit down from a chair, anytime you use the restroom, or whenever you pick something up off of the ground, you're doing this basic squat movement. So we're gonna make life feel a lot easier by getting stronger in our squats. But not only that, squats will help you to create more mobility and flexibility in your knees. It's gonna help you to create more balance and core strength, and you're gonna burn a ton of extra calories throughout the day because your legs are some of the biggest muscles in your body. So I'm going to show you how to do the basic squat. I'm also going to show you some modifications just in case you're just starting out and you're not that strong or flexible yet. So in order to get started, you want to keep your feet about hip distance apart. So not too wide, not too narrow, just somewhere right in the middle. Make sure that your toes are pointing straight ahead. However, you can have them turned out just very, very slightly. That's sometimes a more natural position for your hips and knees. So whenever you begin, it's really important to just make sure that you keep your chest up. Okay, that's the most important piece here. So sitting back into your heels, you're really gonna put all of the weight backwards into your heels. So you might feel like you're gonna fall backwards, and that's okay. That means you're doing it correctly. In fact, whenever you're sitting down, you could almost pick your toes up off of the floor, and you know you're really putting that weight shifted backward where it should be. Also, notice when I come down in my squat, my upper body is going to be parallel with my shins. So this really shows you that A, you are keeping the weight back, but you're also keeping your chest up high enough. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people make is to try and compensate for that feeling of falling backwards by shifting the entire upper body forward. And now you can tell that my body is hinged way further than the angle of my shins. So again, keeping the chest up, weight back in the heels. When you come up, just squeezing the glutes in the back, stand up nice and tall, and then come on back down. All right, so those are your basic movements. Another thing I want you to pay attention to, however, is that whenever you come down your squat, your knees don't buckle in. That's another thing that I see most often. And that's only because typically our muscles on the outside of our hips and glutes are much weaker. We don't use these muscles very often. So I can share with you some other exercises that will strengthen those muscles. However, just keep in mind that by doing this squat and focusing on keeping those knees from buckling in, you're going to naturally strengthen those muscles that you need. All right, if you're just starting out and you don't feel comfortable coming down into a full squat, don't worry about it. Start out with a little half baby squat. So you can come down just this far and still notice my upper body parallel to my shins. The same exact rules apply. However, one final variation, you can use a bench, a chair, anything that you normally sit on as just sort of a little catch, just in case you do fall backwards. You don't have to worry. So same exact thing. You can just kind of come all the way down. You could lightly tap your butt on the chair and come up. Or if you need to, you can come all the way down, little tiny rest, and stand up. Now you can do squats with some dumbbells, some added resistance. Heck, you could pick up your child and use your kid as the resistance itself. I do that all the time. But you also don't have to incorporate squats into your everyday workouts. You can just incorporate them throughout your day. For example, when I'm doing my laundry, I have the bottom and the top laundry machines. I'll work on my squat form. So I'll take the stuff out of the bottom and put it in the top. Working on my squats, keeping my core engaged the whole time. Also, when I brush my teeth, I like to just do a couple of squats in front of the mirror and focus on my form. Good thing that bench was there. Another thing you could do is just get up from your desk whenever you're sitting still all day long. Do a couple of squats, get your heart rate up, and then get back to work. You're gonna feel a lot more energized and just awake whenever you incorporate a couple of quick movements throughout your day. All right, So that's it. I hope that you go and give these squats a try and you get creative on working them into your daily routine. Let me know how you do, and I'll talk to you soon.